Well, welcome everyone to Thursday Night Lights in the UPSL. And an interesting matchup in prospect here between FC Berlin and Syracuse FC. This is coming live to us from Silent Sports Park in St. Elmo, New York State. And as you can see, the teams just making their way onto the field. We'll be underway for kickoff very soon. Kickoff is scheduled for 8:30 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little later. We'll have to wait and see. But this is the first game of the season for Syracuse FC. They'll be wanting to get off and running with a good result here, but it will not be easy against an FC Berlin side who already have one game under their belts. And that game was a narrow 2-1 victory on Sunday against FCY New York. So FC Berlin already with one win in the bank. And no rest for the winners. You can see the table there, that win on the board, 3 points. Rock City Boom leading the division. 2 games played, 6 points. And yeah, you can see there, this is the first game for Syracuse FC. A couple of other teams still to start their 2022 UPSL spring season. And we will be underway a little bit behind time, but we'll keep you posted with the teams getting onto the field and getting underway. Yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. FC Berlin, obviously, you can tell from the name. A bit difficult to pin down where they're from, but I actually believe that they come out of north of the border, the Great White North in Canada, based mainly up north. Kitchener, Ontario, I believe. Ontario. I say Ontario, you say Ontario. But I've seen a couple of their games, and they certainly know how to play soccer. And that is what's important. And it will be a real good test for Syracuse FC. And the UPSL, this is the first steps towards those spring national playoffs. And Rock City Boom looks like they're the team to catch so far. Is 2 games, 2 victories. Greater Binghamton FC also unbeaten. So yeah, this is shaping up to be a good division. 10 teams, nice, tightly packed. Lots of rivalries in this part of the UPSL in Western New York. I mean, sure, all these teams and players know each other a little bit, and there's a few rivalries brewing underneath the surface here. And as the season goes on, it's just going to get more and more competitive. So this is UPSL 2022 spring season. FC Berlin and Syracuse FC. Thank you for joining us on the stream. We will take a little break while we wait for the teams to line up for kickoff. But thank you for joining us. Thursday night in the UPSL. My name is Lee, and we'll be back shortly.
Defense number 2, Abdi Osman. Midfield, number 14, Jake Pavlika. At forward, number 10, El Samo.
Welcome back, folks. We are now underway. Very sneakily, these two teams trying to kick off under cover of darkness and catch us out. But you have to wake up earlier than that to catch out the UPSL media crew. And we have only missed a slight little attack and the first goal kick of the game. Well, if you missed the top of the broadcast, this is the first game of the season for Syracuse FC. And they'll be looking to take some points here off FC Berlin, who won their game on Sunday, their first game of the season, 2-1. Heck of a game. If you can check out, you can check on social media some highlights of that game on FC Berlin's Twitter account. But they pretty much scored with the last play of the game, 2 goals from Brett Springer, who's a player to look out for FC Berlin, the number 9 playing up front.
Number 20, Riley
Great
Williams.
effort from him to get a brace in a 2-1 win. That'll make you popular with your teammates. And as this game settles down into its first passages of play, it's a great little run down the left-hand side. Dealt with well. And I've just noticed the masses of snow at the side of the pitch, and maybe that's a bit of a reason why we've had a little bit of a delay here. I don't know, maybe they had to clear the snow off the pitch, or at least clear some people who were practicing off the pitch. But yeah, chilly evening. I can see a few long sleeves. I was commentating on a game on Sunday in Florida for the UPSL, and that was Clearwater against Lakeland. A great game. Played in a very different environment.
At forward, number 9.
Couple of minutes gone. It's a searching ball forward. No one on the end of it.
Number 10, Nico Tallarico.
A shot from distance. Well, it didn't miss by too much. A little range finder, that one, I think. Not troubling the goalkeeper. Choosing to push the team upfield.
12, Esbamba Valentine. Midfield, Bowen Wiminga.
By the little flick on header there, that'll roll out with the 2 players going for the ball.
Number 21.
And the defender not happy with the decision there, but it will be a throw in.
And FC Berlin is coached by Ryan Nichevsky.
A little scrappy there. Chance to get the ball out, though. Referee says no foul. Play on. This is Syracuse on the ball. A nice little passage of play for Syracuse. If you're in any doubt, Syracuse are in the white. FC Berlin are in the black here. So very easy to tell them apart. That's about as polar opposite as you can get for 2 teams. The blacks versus the whites. Driven long downfield. Ball out to the left-hand side, some space to run into. Checks inside, takes the man on. The referee's bringing play back here. Maybe was it run out for a throw? I think that's what's going on here. It'll be a throw in for Syracuse. Hurled forward. The referee not happy with that, and it'll go back the other way. Throw back to the keeper. Aims that one out to the right-hand side, kept in well. Number 5 is Joshua Oakes for FC Berlin. He did well to keep that one in, and they've still got the position down the field here, and another throw, and that'll be Josh Oakes again to take the throw. Little ricochet there. It's going to be another throw in, and as you can see behind the field there, the twin flags, the stars and stripes, and the maple leaf of Canada, representing the international flavour for this game. And FC Berlin based based over the border, and Syracuse FC, as you can tell, based in Syracuse. Here's a touch for Ramsey, the defender. Plays it forward nicely. And that's a foul against the goal scorer from Berlin's first game, Brett Springer. Free kick taken by Michael Nitchov. Sends it out wide nicely. I think that's Valentine over there, the number 12 for Berlin. Hugging the touchline, sending the ball forward. That one's cut out by Syracuse, but Berlin battle well to bring the ball back. Big ball into the area. That's a decent first touch, but good defending. Wouldn't quite come under the spell of the number 7, Santiago Almada there. But he may have won a corner out of it, which is better than nothing, and a chance to get a shot on goal through a set piece. The corner from Almada into the area, and the white jerseys go up and sliced clear, but it's still FC Berlin ball. Valentine takes on his man, beats him too, plays it into the area. Springer, and he's dispossessed. Syracuse look to counter-attack. Covering there, number 14, Aidan Bertoli, does very, very well. Gets it back to the keeper, Wolchak. Wolchak under some pressure there. And, well, I don't know about the goalkeeper, Marek Wolchak, but my heart was in my mouth there, and he got away with that one. Confident goalkeeping. Is that going to be a foul? Referee doesn't see anything there. We play on. FC Berlin come up with the ball. Here's Ramsey again, the defender. Checking out his options, wants to go long, plays it downfield. Looking for the run of Springer. Springer stands up to that challenge well. And another corner kick. Santiago Almada will take the duties again. Springer thinking about the short option. I think he's back at the goal scorer. He needs to get into the area. Drifted in. Goalkeeper is under it. Had to keep his eyes on that one. Those could be difficult. The soccer ball coming out of the sky, especially in a nighttime game with the floodlights. But the keeper read that one well. Eye on the ball. That's good technique. Headed back comfortably to Wolchak. He gets the play going quickly. FC Berlin starting to assert their authority a little here. But as I said at the top of the broadcast, they did leave it late in their first game. It was 1-1 for a while, and then they needed the late goal from Springer to take all 3 points. So maybe they'll be looking to keep engaged this whole game and keep their energy levels and their work rate up and keep creating these chances and see if they can get 1 or 2 goals and spoil Syracuse's party for their season opener. The second time of asking, the ball comes forward. And it might come to Almeida again. He's had a bright start to the game. Almeida wants to take his man on. Does lose out to some very good defending. A bit of shirt pulling down and a bit of frustration there too. Well, these teams are... The teams in the UPSL are always charged up and ready to go. Gonna have to have a little Google at half-time what the third flag is, unless it's the New York State flag, which is what I'm Googling right now, as it's a free kick for Syracuse. Maybe someone will drop it in the... Well, no, it's not. It's stumping me, that one, the third flag. Let me know if you know. I ain't got time to Google it now, as the ball comes forward. Syracuse trying to work it out of that tight space. A little bit of a battle developing here between the fullback for Syracuse, number 2, and Santiago Almada. This throw-in, though, taken by Joshua Oakes. And he's wriggled away from his marker. Can he get the ball into the area? He can, but there's a bunch of white jerseys in there, and that chance goes begging. But it's been all FC Berlin. I think they'll be happy with the start to this game, picking up pretty much where they left off on Sunday. And the game's coming thick and fast up here as well. FC Berlin just played Sunday, playing again Thursday. Syracuse played Thursday tonight, and they're back in action again this Sunday. And they're up against the Rock City Boom, who are top of this division. I mean, that's a tough start to the season. You've got these newcomers, FC Berlin, who have got up and running with a great win, and then you've got to go and play Rock City Boom on Sunday. Quick turnaround too. But if you want to win, get a place in the national playoffs, you've got to go toe-to-toe with the best and beat them. I'm loving this battle here. Well, I don't dislike it. I think that this sort of stuff always helps a little game, and as long as this stays the right side of the line, the referee is gonna. She's explaining, I think, that, you know, they can see everything that's going on. Maybe the referee feels that Almada is a little bit more the instigator there, but I don't know about you, but I like to see some passion on the soccer field. He's a live wire, Almada, still in the thick of things there. It doesn't come off for FC Berlin, though. That's good, spreading it out wide. Doesn't quite get there, though. Another easy take for the goalkeeper. Long ball forward and scooped up into the air. Competed with Wolchak there, but Marek Wolchak, the goalkeeper, did well. Nice little play into Springer. Springer plays it back. Long ball forward for Almada again. And he's won another corner. I think we're up to this is the third corner already, 12 minutes into the game. Santiago not happy with where he's got the ball. But he should send this one in now. Sends it high into the back post. Some players go up for it, and again, the white jerseys of Syracuse FC get that one out. Number 10, Nico Tallarico on the ball. Moves it out to Valentine. Valentine, that might be back to Tallarico. Clip that one forward. They're in a good defensive shape, this Syracuse back line. And now they've got the ball forward, a chance to break. Running to get his man past him too. He's got some support in the middle. Plenty of work to do here, though. Goes back. Support from fullback. Drilled into the area. Not really dealt with by Berlin. At the second time of asking dealt with. It comes out to the left-hand side for Syracuse. Some nice little give and go. And that's well read at the back by Ramsey. Number 3, Malachi Ramsey. When a defender goes to ground, they've got to make sure they get it right. I think we're going to get a long throw here. I love a good UPSL long throw. Not bad. Tried the flick on at the near post. Still Syracuse ball, shot, and that one. Well, I don't know if it did take a little deflection. No, it's a goal kick. And that was a better passage of play by Syracuse. They've been on the back foot a little bit in the first 15 minutes of this game. Short goal kick. Ramsey. All the time in the world for Ramsey. Not a lot of pressure being applied by Syracuse here. Valentine with a little ball forward. Throw in his Valentine again. Good work here from FC Berlin. Sent into the area, headed out. They're rushing a little bit, Syracuse getting the ball out, but they do retain possession. In the center of the park. And they tried to get that one moving down the right-hand side, and well read there. I think that was Aiden Bertoli playing center of defense with Malachi Ramsey. And that one will be brought back. Well, an interesting start to this game. And we did kick off a little bit late, so the kickoff was about 8:45. So yeah, we're coming up to the top of the hour. 15 minutes into this game. We've still got half an hour of this first half, and we've set up to an intriguing proposition here. Syracuse have weathered the storm a little bit. Now they're trying to make some attacks of their own. That's better play from Syracuse, stringing a few passes together, sent high. Cleared well. I think that was Oakes with a header. Spreading play out nicely. Flicks up off the turf, and the chance breaks down. And Tallarico caught in possession there, but we'll get a throw in for FC Berlin. Flicked on nicely. They want the ball again. Referee says it's going to go the other way. The last couple of minutes, Syracuse have really got themselves into the game a little bit more, but here come FC Berlin. This is Trev Lewis. Low into the area, can't find Springer, but looking at the back is Almada. It looks like Santiago Almada and Trev Lewis, two wingers, have swapped them. And I wonder if that's tactical, or maybe that's to maybe switch up the matchups, because that one was bubbling over between the left back for Syracuse and Almada. But I'm sure that narrative will come back later in the game. Now that the first passage has been written, here come Berlin looking to capitalize on that ball back. The high ball. FC Berlin struggling for a little bit of possession now. High ball forward. Syracuse are underneath it. And the attacker has done well there to gamble on the ball going behind the FC Berlin defense, and covered well by Joshua Oakes. Is a good start to this game. Got that right-sided defense on lockdown here. It's a smart little move by Syracuse to gamble on that ball going in behind. Ball goes into the area. Too much on that one. Another goal kick. We haven't really seen a real clear-cut chance on goal yet. Need some decent play, and the referee touches the ball there. What will happen when play on? It's been about the defenses so far. I think we've seen more good play from the two defensive lines than we have from the forwards so far. But there's still a long time to go in this game. There's plenty of time to get some goals on the scoreboard. It looks like someone has handed me the Syracuse roster, so hopefully I'll be able to start calling out a few names for the team in white. Here come FC Berlin. Again, Valentine finding a bit of room down the left-hand side. That move breaks down. Syracuse made room for himself quite nicely there. Bit optimistic with that ball. Then no nonsense ball downfield, and that's asking a little bit too much of Santiago Almada. I wonder with this snow around the pitch if it does descend into a little bit of a disagreement between the two sets of players, whether a snowball fight is on the cards. That might be, if this was a playoff game, that might be a better way to decide the winner rather than the agony of the penalty shootout. But this is a regular season game, so we don't need a tiebreaker, but I might forward that one to UPSL HQ. Snowball fight as a tiebreaker for a playoff game. On ball forward, flick on, no one running onto that for Syracuse. Big ball forward by Waldchak. An alert is Bowen Wimminger. That's nice. Oh, we competed well for that. Just a little unlucky that the ball was rolling so quickly it came out of play, but some good controlled aggression, some good competition in the midfield in this game so far. Pretty comfortable for the keeper there, moving it forward. A loose ball though. FC Berlin, they could have had half a chance there if they could have moved that ball a bit quicker. This midfield battle has been quite good too. I mean, everyone who's watching this game can see the two defenses are on their game, but there's plenty of competition through that midfield in all the little areas. Battling for possession, battling for space in the field, and that's a optimistic ball forward from Malachi Ramsey. Goal kick. 23 minutes in. I think Syracuse will be relatively happy. They've kept FC Berlin at arm's length. They've had a couple of decent adventures into the FC Berlin final third, but nothing has really come out for them. As twisting away is Trev Lewis. Trev Lewis now down the right-hand side. Wants to take his man on. Keeps possession, brings it inside. Tallarico loses out, and it's a chance for a counter-attack here. And again, the defenders just about controlling that one. Valentine again, another flying run down the left-hand side. Wants to go all the way here. Clips it into the middle. Two players going for the ball. I think it was Springer and Wimminger going for the same ball. Getting in each other's way a little bit there. Yeah, we've had pretty much everything apart from a really good highlight, a really good key chance at goal. I feel it's going to come. But I think that highlights quality in this division. You know, you've got Two good sides, a side playing in their first game and they're hit the ground running here in this game, definitely. Nice move, great turn. A little bit of room in the left channel, and again, I think is that Ramsey again with another great challenge. He's appealing for something. I think he thought he got maybe the ball came off the other player. And it will be another long throw in by Syracuse. Well, they go short. Curse of the commentator strikes again. But not a bad idea to narrow down the angle. There's a player flying in there, the number 10 for Syracuse. And here come FC Berlin. He's muscled his marker off the ball, can't find the pass for Wimminger, who's come alive in the last couple of minutes. Good idea. I believe the number 7 for Syracuse is Manuel Chanello. And he's definitely been a bright spark up front. And down the left-hand side for Syracuse. Caught the eye a little bit already. Ramsey, very calm in possession again, goes back to Wolchak. Again, using Valentine as the outlet here. Tallarico moves it to Trev Lewis. Nichov sends it forward. It might break for Springer, will it? Or this is Wimminger. It doesn't quite get to Wimminger. Is it going to be a free kick? There's a little bit in that challenge. Yeah, well, we'll get a chance to see it again. But it just wouldn't break for FC Berlin. And yeah, that's going to be a foul all day long. A couple of players go up for that header. If you're just joining us, or you join the stream a little later, FC Berlin are in the black, Syracuse in the white. A pretty close game so far. Not much quality in front of goal, but certainly some bright spots to play here and there. Don't think either team will be too disappointed with a 0-0 scoreline at half-time. It would set up an exciting second half, second 45 minutes. Maybe one of these two teams will get a little bit more adventurous and try and score what could be a game-winning goal. Might be only one goal in this game. Here comes Syracuse. What can they do? Down the right-hand side. Player goes to ground. Wants a free kick. Ref having none of it. And now it does open up a little bit. That's a great challenge. The number 8 there for Syracuse. Timed that one perfectly. Berlin sending that one low and long. And again, a white jersey in the right place at the right time. And that's not the ball we were looking for there. You can see the idea, the diagonal ball over the top. Confident play from Ramsey. But for that little slip by Oakes, they could have been in. And that one will go out for another throw-in. Valentine into Tallarico. Tallarico plays it short. Short passing all the way back to Bertoli. Across to Ramsey. Patient build-up. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the slow march downfield. Ball played in, looking for Trev Lewis. Doesn't quite get there. High press is that Springer. He's done very well there. And has he got the ball too? He's still going for it. And lost his shin pad in the process. Brett Springer looking to get in the game there. Not had much to do, the number 9 up front. Looking to get something going himself. $30 gone in this UPSL 2022 spring season encounter between FC Berlin and Syracuse FC. No goals yet. The first real stoppage here for a little bit of an injury to Almada, who's been a bit quieter since he went over to the left-hand side. We're waiting to take a throw in. I'm not sure what the hold-up is for. There's a few players keeping warm on the sidelines there, and certainly if you're going to get called on from the subs bench, a chilly evening like this in New York State. Yeah. This is a great run by Syracuse right through the middle. He's found a teammate too. He's got one player in support. Can't find the cross. Trying to warm up the game there, Syracuse. And yeah, you've got to be ready. Substitute coming on in a game like this. You'll get a good 15 minutes at half-time to warm up, and that's too close to the goalkeeper. Not good distribution. FC Berlin. They have some numbers forward here. And again, choosing that discretion is the better part of valor. Retaining that possession. Seeing if a gap opens up, the gap doesn't open up. The counter-attack is on again instead. Just that final ball for Syracuse FC at the moment. Not quite coming off of them. This game opening up slightly. Here is Springer. And he tries to play Trevor Lewis in. Hands on head, I think. I don't know if Lewis thought maybe he could have gone a little bit sooner. It was the right idea from Springer. Ah, so close. Tell you a little bit more about Brett Springer, ACAA First Team All-Star, ACAA Player of the Year. That's a heck of a place to be coming from for Brett Springer, and that's with local college side, the STU Tommies. Josh Oakes from FC Berlin plays on that team too. So a couple of good college players on display here as well. And 10 minutes remaining in this first half. And what this Thursday night game needs is a goal. And are we going to get it here from the corner for FC Berlin? Sent a few players forward. It'll be Almada with the kick. Definitely sending this one into the area. High into the area, near post. Wimminger is the man on location there, sniffing at it again. But is he giving away another free kick, or is it gone out for a goal kick? Now that's a free kick for Syracuse FC. And a chance to Send it downfield. Take the pressure off once again. Syracuse play it short. Have to go back to the goalkeeper. Not a lot of urgency from FC Berlin. They're inviting that ball back onto them. There's number 5, Josh Oakes, I was just talking about. One of the standouts from that St. Thomas University team. Again, not a very accurate ball forward. Trev Lewis almost gets in there, the number 15, FC Berlin. We've moved through a couple of different phases in this game, and it does sort of ebb and flow. I feel like Syracuse are on top a little bit, and then Berlin keep possession for a while. Berlin had the better start, but still can't separate these two teams. That'll go all the way through to Walczak. Bertoli. Ramsey sends it forward. Oakes for the first time ball to Trev Lewis. Bit of contact in the back. Lewis still going here. Has he got a cross? Cross comes in, looking for Almada. Doesn't get there. Good organisation at the back by Syracuse again. This is again a good period of possession by FC Berlin, but still not being too adventurous. And again, the passing breaks down. Broken up well by Nitchov, the number 11. Valentine off to the races again. No one can stop him. Here's Valentine still going. Valentine has support. He wants to go from distance. It's into the side netting. Well, that was all about Sam Valentine there. Rampaging down the left wing. Another trademark mazy run. And I think he had the right to take the shot on goal, but again, doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. Into the side netting. He'll want to have done better with that finish, but it was a great little run. There's nothing wrong with being a bit more direct. And the assistant says that one's gone out for a throw-in. Yeah, thank you for joining us for this stream on a Thursday night. One of 2 games going on in the UPSL, the other one down in Florida. If you're interested in checking out your local team, simply go and log on to upsl.com. You can find all the details of all the teams, find a team in your area, get involved as a spectator, a player, a coach, what have you. A lot of these teams, I know that FC Berlin, they have youth teams, they have a women's team as well. So everyone is welcome. Everyone can find a team at their level and get involved. Find a role in the club. Finding a role downfield is Syracuse FC. But the role just doesn't go their way. And now we come back with Springer chasing that one down for Berlin. That's a committed challenge by, I love this guy Almada. He just gets stuck into everything. There's no half measures with that guy. He gives everything, tackles, runs, passes, everything he can. Great corner kick on him too. A bit too casual at the back by Malachi Ramsey, and the first goal of the game is going to go to Syracuse FC. A little against the run of play. But that's a calamity in the back by FC Berlin. The first goal of the game goes to Syracuse FC. It's the number 7 for Syracuse FC. And he just took advantage of a mistake at the back. And I believe that is, according to my team sheet, Emmanuel Chanello. And all he has to do is tuck it away. Syracuse FC 1, FC Berlin 0. An absolute gift. Malachi Ramsey won't want to watch that one back. FC Berlin, can they get straight back into it?
Syracuse FC goal.
And that's collected very well.
Number 7, Emmanuel Canelo.
Well, I felt the game needed a goal, and out of nowhere we've got it. That's given Syracuse FC a little bit of momentum. And it's just knocked FC Berlin off their stride a little bit. Now it's all about getting your head back into the game. Still a long way to go, but nice little move. Try to get outside the man, and Syracuse FC, they can smell a second here. 2 quick-fire goals before half-time. That would be a real blow for FC Berlin, who were on a high after winning that first game. Sending it out to the left-hand side. 2 players going for the ball. Syracuse come up with it. Not going to get a second from here. Is he going to shoot from there? That'll be a wonderful goal. Tries to curl it in. Yeah, I think I've had it confirmed that it was indeed Emmanuel Canelo who scored the goal. Handwritten team sheet, which is always fun for the commentator. Now, what can FC Berlin do here? I mean, they don't like to rush things, so I don't see them throwing everything at an equaliser before half-time when they have 45 more minutes to get themselves back into this game. And they did leave it late in their last game for a 2-1 win. They may need to be a bit more positive. Trev Lewis knocks that down for Springer. Springer tries to slip through the defense. It's going to be a long night for him if he keeps trying to do that, because this Syracuse FC defense have been standing firm. Throw in. Time running out in this first half, this 2022 spring season UPSL game. FC Berlin and Syracuse. Springer can't quite bring that one under control, still looking for the ball. They've just got so confident. I mean, obviously the goal helps Syracuse, but just before that goal as well, they starting to, get a little bit of a hold on the game, and it's amazing how much, one casual moment can completely change a game. And if anything, I'm just excited for the second half now, because I know that FC Berlin are going to have to attack. And at the moment, they have to defend, and Ramsey atones for his error slightly with another good clearance. And really, it's the only thing that Ramsey's done wrong that half. Everything else he's been, very, very calm and confident with. You just got to pick yourself up and keep on playing. And you win and lose games as a team. It's not really about the individual errors and performances. And FC Berlin, can they drag their way back into this game? Lewis sends it for Springer. Springer miscontrols it. Out wide to Trev Lewis again. Trev Lewis blocked by the defender for Syracuse again. Very good game, the number 2. And I will give you his name when I look him up at half-time. I can't find the 2 on the team sheet, but number 2, the defender for Syracuse FC. Done really, really well. There may be chance for one more attack here by FC Berlin. Well, I say that, and instantly the referee blows up. Not in the mood. I think they all want to get back into the locker room for a cup of tea, warm up a little bit. I can see the assistant is even wearing the beanie hat. So half-time, the scoreline is FC Berlin 0, Syracuse FC 1. A little bit of a mistake at the back for FC Berlin. Syracuse capitalize on it, but these are two evenly matched teams, and this is not going to be the whole story of the game. There's 45 more minutes for FC Berlin to get back into this one, and they did leave it late in their last game to win 2-1. So we shall see. Maybe history will repeat itself. But for now, we'll take a little break for halftime. FC Berlin 0, Syracuse FC 1.
me perrea. Si le mira
Well, welcome back. Half-time here. FC Berlin and Syracuse FC. Not too much in the way of highlights, but probably got time before the second half for one more look at the highlights of the first half. And just the one goal in this game. Let's see how this first half develops. FC Berlin in the black, Syracuse in the white. Early ball there, nice early touch to the goalkeeper. Here's a number 9 Springer trying to play in Trev Lewis. And if that run had gone a little bit quicker. This was the run from Valentine. Couldn't hit the target, and then at the back, caught in possession, and easy finish for Manny Canelo. And that is the only goal of the game so far. I feel like we might get another one at least, but if you're asking me to put a couple of my hard-earned dollars down, I'm going to go for a 2-1 scoreline. I think we're going to get a nice little storyline in the second half. But I wouldn't like to say who's going to win this game, but I feel like we might get even. And then maybe we'll get another exciting late winner from one of these two teams. You can see, if you were with us for the first half, in the picture now, the number 7, Santiago Almada, a real live wire. I gotta say, I love a player like that. You know, he wears that number 7 jersey well. He wants to get involved with the play. And the coach is here, giving him a couple of pointers and say, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Do a bit more of it. Who's going to step up for FC Berlin? Number 9, striker Brett Springer. 2 goals in the last game. Not really much of a sniff in this game. He's had to go hunting for himself. Down the wings, Lewis and Almada have been lively, but they're going to have to get a little bit more positive here, FC Berlin, to get something out of this game. You can see players and officials and everyone making their way back out onto the field of play. We were a little late kicking off here. This game was an 8:30 kickoff. We were a few minutes getting that game kicked off. So we have a couple of minutes now before we're back underway. We'll bring you back to the game when we're ready for the kickoff of this second half. But don't go anywhere. The second half coming right up between FC Berlin and Syracuse FC. Few dance moves coming out there. Why not play the game with a smile on your face if you're going to play it? Would have been an interesting team talk for Berlin because, you know, the nature they went behind. I mean, the play was excellent. They did all the right things except get the ball in the back of the net. I don't want to keep harping on about the goal, but, you know, they are 1 goal down, and that's the only fact that really matters. Even the referees are having fun. You love to see it. Thursday night soccer. We'll be back with the pictures real quick. As you can tell, pretty cold up there in New York State. A little bit of snow and ice in the old internet box. And thank you for joining us for this stream on 11 Sports. This is the UPSL spring season. And we're moments away from the second half of this game.
For number 10, Nico Tallarico. 16 for 10.
Okay, substitution for FC Berlin. We got Justin Cialo.
Apologies for the delay in coming back to you for the start of the second half. We are just having a slight technical issue at the venue, and we'll be back with you as soon as we can. Once again, apologies for the delay in bringing you back pictures for the second half. 10 minutes have gone. I don't have word of any more goals gone in, so we're still stuck at FC Berlin 0, Syracuse FC 1. As you can see, just coming up to the 56th minute, 10 minutes of this second half gone, so still all to play for. Still could be anyone's game. I think right now, Ryan Niczewski, the head coach for FC Berlin, will need to get his thinking cap on, maybe make a few changes and see how we can get a bit more of a threat going in front of goal. That looks like it's going to be a free kick. Just talking through his options there. Player for Syracuse. Loops that one into the air. In the midfield now. That's a nice little cutback, lovely little bit of skill. FC Berlin are equal to it too. There's Alamada going on a nice little run. Wants to do it all by himself, the number 7. Forced out wide. That looks like a goal kick. And he's going to leave it for Sam Valentine. Right footer, looking to swing this one into the area. Another high corner kick. Syracuse are underneath that one. Ball still loose. And still half a chance here. Wouldn't quite fall though. Wirminga, I think that was. He's had a few chances in the area that just haven't dropped. But Bo there, and just a defender in the way that time too. And you can see the little look of frustration on his face. He's kind of getting into the right areas. It's just not getting that ball, that chance that I'm sure that if it came his way, he'd bury it. And to move forward with a give and go. One for Santiago to chase. He does keep it in, tries to go around his man. That doesn't come off. Defender's got a few tricks of his own. That ball long downfield. Still didn't get the answer of what that third flag is. That's gonna be bugging me all night now, that one is. Need to get a UPSL flag down there for the next game. 3 flags look a little bit lonely. Player down injured there. Calling for some attention. Looks like a little bit of cramp. Would be a bit rude, but he's off the field, so I think we'd be within our rights to carry on. Having had a late kickoff and a slight delay coming back to the production in the second half. Could do without another stoppage here, but I hope he's okay. He seems to have pulled himself off like it might be the end of his night. Oh, no, back on his feet. Not moving too happily, though. I think if there are shin pads in hand, that's usually a bad sign. That's been a somewhat physical game. It's not been silly. There's not been, you know, dangerous fouls really or anything like that. But it's been a competitive game. We haven't had too many stoppages for injuries and cards and things like that. In fact, we're still waiting for the first card of the game, unless one happened in that spell at the start of the second half. Valentine uses the ball well.
In for FC Berlin.
This is Syracuse, though, trying to get something going themselves.
Coming in for
number 14 there is Jake Pavlika.
Hassan, number 20. In for Joshua Oakes.
The substitute number 20 for FC Berlin. A couple of good touches so far for him. Nice move by Nitchov, trying to get Springer in. Springer cuts it across goal. Just no one can get a touch on it. It was Trev Lewis who was there. Chance from distance. That's gone straight into a Syracuse player. That was probably the best move of the game so far for Berlin. But now coming back the other way, it's the goal scorer, Manny Canello. Is he going to get a second? The goalkeeper comes flying out. I think he's got the ball. Canello is down on the ground still. That was an exciting passage of play, and I do feel sometimes that in these close games, as the game wears on, one team has to come out of their shell a little bit, and that creates the gaps for the other team. We saw it there in that little bit of back and forth. They've done well, Syracuse have. They've had spells in the first half where they were a little bit second best, and now they have the goal. They look relatively comfortable as they come forward here again, but players brought back for an offside, I think. Taken long downfield. Clearing header. So Whites versus the Blacks. If you are just recently joining us, the Blacks are FC Berlin, and here they come now. Berlin can they get the equaliser here? Springer trying to wriggle free again down the middle, and again the door slammed in his face right at the last moment. There's definitely goals in Brett Springer. It's whether his teammates can play him into that one chance he needs to open his account and tie this game up maybe. "63 minutes gone." It's not certainly not time for any sort of desperate moves at the moment, but again, if you have a bench to go to, I would struggle to, you know, pick on the player who I would think about changing, because going forward, Berlin have done well, and that's a decent effort from Bowen Wimminger again. They haven't really just got the shots on target, Berlin. That's the only part of the play that's really been missing. The build-up play has been good, and as I say, it's difficult to, you know, pinpoint an area of weakness in the team. But maybe a little change of system, a little change of approach, it might be the answer for them here to really get back into this game. get some chances going forward and get a few shots on goal. See where that gets you. Another throw in there. There's a little bit of a sort of stop-start to the game too. It's been an enjoyable game. I've enjoyed it a lot, but I don't know, maybe Syracuse are trying to frustrate their opponents here. Here comes Canelo again. He's still going. And it requires Ramsey to come across and take control. Good defending by the number 3 for FC Berlin. Can't get the counter-attack going again. But a giveaway from Syracuse. Valentine goes all the way back to Wolchak. Long ball forward. Again, it doesn't find a black jersey, and it's not the first time that's happened. Passing radar's a little bit off for FC Berlin here. Need to get back on the safe frequency. Is this where it happens? Looking for Springer. And that will be a foul and a free kick. And we're going to have a substitution here for Syracuse 2. Going off is the number 12. Maybe that's just a set of fresh legs for Syracuse as they try to keep their hands on this lead. Another foul. The foul count is starting to go up now as well, and that's another thing that FC Berlin will have to be careful of. Again, they've played hard but fair. Both teams have. It's a pretty dangerous location for a free kick. He's having a little think about what's his best option here. Going for goal, sending it in, and if you're going to send it into the area, you're going to drive it in low, you're going to send it in high. Sends it in high. FC Berlin do deal with it. And they're moving downfield. Just ghosts past his marker. This is Almada. After good work by Lewis. That's pretty good defending in the end. And another attack breaks down for FC Berlin. Keep kind of knocking on the door, but you have to give some credit to the Syracuse defense. Very well organized. Covering for each other, working hard for each other. Sometimes in soccer you get these close games, these narrow wins. And that's a Syracuse throw. Maybe a bit of contact there. Just checking for the fat lip. Sometimes those ones, you don't even realize it until the morning after, and you wake up with a swollen lip from the night before. And you can tell you've been in the game when that's happened to you. Again, trying to play that smart little triangle, passing triangle. Here comes Valentine again. Runs out of space down that left-hand side. So coming in for Syracuse, number 34, that's Harjun Lee. I think he's a midfielder, so maybe they're trying to stick another body in midfield here. Actually, it was in that case, just checking the numbers out, it was actually a change in midfield coming on. was Ha-Jun Lee replacing Ha-Min Lee. FC Berlin still sticking to their game plan here. It hasn't brought them a goal, but they obviously feel this is the way to continue. And this is promising, and the ball runs out again. And another promising attack again comes to nothing. 70 minutes comes up on the clock, just 20 minutes of this game left to go. It's been a frustrating evening for coaches and players for FC Berlin, but it's not over yet. 20 minutes is a long time in a game of soccer, especially in this game where the ball's been in play a lot of the time. There hasn't been a lot of stoppages. So cold, the players probably want to keep on moving. Syracuse battling for that one, but it's FC Berlin ball. A shot from distance from the substitute. And again, not even remotely troubling the Syracuse keeper. Choosing to kick it long downfield. A little bit of work to do for FC Berlin there, and I'm sure they'll all have the first goal running through their heads there, making sure they kept cool, calm, and collected and dealt with that one. Hoofed out, and that'll be... Feels like we've had loads of throw-ins in this game. Yet another throw-in. Loose ball. Oh, Valentine was almost in there. He saw the danger. And this is the substitute, Lee, coming forward. And that's a decent move. Gets away, sends it into the far post. FC Berlin have to just clear that away. Remove the danger. Syracuse, it just seems like they're getting better and better and better the more as the game goes on. Berlin have no real answer for it. A hopeful ball forward. Springer is still hunting for it. So credit to Brett Springer for the work right there. It's a good challenge. Very good challenge to win the ball in midfield. Still no way past this wall of white jerseys. And so far, this is looking to be a very good season opener for Syracuse FC.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
And that's picked his pocket there, and
There you go, keep it going.
he did everything right to get possession, Nitchov, but the midfielder for FC Berlin couldn't find the pass for Springer.
Way to go. Help him out.
Here comes Wimminger. Has he got across? That's a very good cross into the area. Just not enough bodies in there. The black jerseys outnumbered by the white jerseys.
Push him out. There you go.
Both teams want that one. I think it will go FC Berlin's way. Valentine not liking his options, waiting for something to open up. Goes long down the line. That's shepherded out by the number 73, the big Isaac Borden, defender at the back for Syracuse. Goal kick, long downfield. Another one crosses the halfway line. FC Berlin win the header. Can't win the second ball. Foot race down the left-hand side. He stood up to that one very well indeed. And this is where you find out the character of your soccer team. And when the chips are down in a situation like this, 15 minutes left to go, losing 1-0. This is where your big players and your characters need to take the game by the scruff of the neck and try and find a solution to this problem. Wimmingo and Nitchov exchange passes. They get away with that one. Just lacking a little sharpness, FC Berlin. Maybe that comes from playing on the weekend and coming straight into another high-intensity game. An evening game, a midweek game. You know, all these things, all these variables, they come into play. Women get to Valentine. There's no running route available for Valentine. He's got to pass it in field. That one doesn't quite come off. Those little balls for the runner. You've got to measure those balls out so perfectly. And you can see that there are little gaps and little opportunities for runners to exploit for FC Berlin. Just can't find that killer ball. And again, that comes back to, is there someone in the midfield area who could put the foot on the ball? Make a bit of a play. Spot a run no one else has and drop an assist for someone. But this is Syracuse again looking to double their advantage. That's a great move into the area. Tried to cut it back and some good positioning from FC Berlin. And another chance to break for FC Berlin here. One player steaming through the middle and he's got options. The defender misses the tackle. Is this going to be it? Here's Springer. And he's just forced a bit too far wide. You might get a corner out of this. A little bit of afters there as well, but I think there was too much wrong there. A little shoulder to shoulder. The number 5, Michael Landry, the player for Syracuse. Here come FC Berlin. Turning the screw here. Ball sent into the middle. Still FC Berlin ball. It's the best we've seen from them in the second half so far. Valentine sends the ball in. A bit too close to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper gets a hand on it. Syracuse trying to slow play down now. They won't like that high tempo attacking from FC Berlin. It will suit them to slow the game down, and that ball running off over the snow dune will be a little helpful for them. 78 minutes gone. Coming to the end of this game. Very, very interesting Thursday night UPSL 2022 spring season game. FC Berlin coming off a win in their opener 2-1, but not getting the business done tonight. Syracuse FC, their first game of the season, and looking to pick up 3 points themselves at the moment.
Once again, Fahim for Almada.
And a reminder that you can click onto upsl.com and look up local teams in your area. If you want to get involved in the sport, the UPSL team is always looking for players, coaches, people to help out on the social media side, that kind of thing. And a lot of these sides, they have youth teams for your kids. Some of them run women's teams as well. In FC Berlin, they have a whole program. Their home base in Canada. Anyone can get involved. Plenty of quality teams in New York State, wherever you're from. Maybe you can just find a team and go down and support them. Plenty of games happening this weekend, and on UPSL.com you can find out all the fixtures. Here come FC Berlin. This is a little better from the men in black. Spending a little bit more time in the Syracuse FC final third. But still that clear-cut goal-scoring chance eludes them. That one counter-attack they had a couple of minutes ago is the closest they've come. Now they're trying to open up through the middle with short passing. Here they come. Oh, and it's just wide. Misses the target. I think it was Springer who got the shot off, and he's getting more and more involved in the game as well. And I guess there must be a little catch net behind the goal, because I wasn't quite sure what that ball was doing, but it's another one that they haven't got on frame.
Hey, Gabriel, what time?
They definitely want to get Springer on the ball more. 10 minutes left to go. Are we going to have a late show here? Syracuse trying to play it through the middle, and we've seen a lot from both teams trying to, you know, get that through pass through the middle going, and it's not come off from either side really.
Much better. That's it. Push it out.
We have details of a substitution for FC Berlin. Coming in is number 13, Patrick Fajim. And my favourite player, number 7, Santiago Almada, has left the field. And maybe this is a different type of player. Maybe this is to go a little bit direct. Looks like Syracuse are making a change. No, it's a throw-in, beg your pardon. That one will run out. Some more time comes off the clock for Syracuse FC. Time running out for FC Berlin. But I've seen it all in the UPSL. Believe me, this game is not over. Even though that clock is ticking down, it could be over here though. Now it's a crucial intervention at the back.
Substitution for
Marek Walczak hurls it out to the right-hand side.
number 6, Salvador Salazar Cook.
Nichov caught in possession.
Salvador Salazar
Going to be a throw-in for Syracuse.
Waminga.
And again, it comes to nothing. A little bit of quality from someone on the FC Berlin side could change this game completely. It looks like, for now though, we're going to have a free kick. It's a disguised pass. Almost too much on it. Here comes Syracuse into the area. Goes past one, goes past another. Chance for a shot. That shot is scuffed. Chance for a counter-attack. For FC Berlin.
That's it.
A little bit of space here for Springer.
Way to go. That's okay. That's it.
That's good defending by number 4, Jacob Munsky.
No more of that. More of that.
Only as far as an FC Berlin player, though. And from distance, well, it's a shot on target. And that's a step in the right direction, but a very tame shot and easy for the goalkeeper. High in the air. Hits Canelo. It's cleared downfield. Ball goes loose. Picked up very well by Trev Lewis. Finds the substitute number 20 for FC Berlin. It's a great sliding tackle. Did he get the ball? Well, the referees say no. Causes some consternation in the Syracuse ranks. Players stayed down after the contact. We'll get another look at it here. It's difficult to tell from that angle, but the referee had a better view than we did and has the benefit of the assistant as well. So it is a free kick just outside the area. Is this the moment for FC Berlin? They need a goal here badly. Referee blows a whistle, clipped into the area, and again cleared away by the heads of the Syracuse defense. Now it is starting to get a little bit desperate for FC Berlin. Still, though, trying to stick to these passing principles. Springer just can't find his teammate. A little bit of work to do for the defense here. They handled that well, though. Aidan Bertoli was covering at the back. And that'll be a foul and a free kick, just a little bit mistimed there. Oh, it's going to be the first yellow card of the game, in fact. And that's probably just the old persistent fouling thing. Sooner or later, someone's got to go in the book. And it was a clumsy challenge by Nichov. But no more than that. And I just think he hit that crucial amount of fouls for the referee. And they say, well, I've got to give one sooner or later. Otherwise, you're all going to start doing it. Well, we're walking into the last chance saloon here, and what's it going to be? The shots that we're interested in are shots from FC Berlin. Trev Lewis hangs it into the area. It just always seems to be a defender in the right place at the right time. Nichov can't get hold of that one. Here we go again. Winds up thinking about the shot there. Instead, they work it out onto the right-hand side, looking for another cross. Two players leaving it for each other. In no rush here, FC Berlin, but they do need the goal. Will it open up for them here? Over to the left-hand side. Syracuse again just trying to manage this pressure. That's a good move by Valentine. And in the end, it's a good block tackle and a throw-in. Nichov goes one way, then the other. Brings it inside, wants the ball back as well. Nichov, he can't get the ball back, and again. It feels like they've got pretty much everyone except Manny Canello, who they're aiming for here behind the ball. Canello loses out to Bertoli. Bertoli with a quick throw. "88 minutes gone." Sending the ball long. He's asking a lot of Valentine, but he jumps well against a much bigger opponent and almost wins the ball. And very calm under pressure there. I think that was Ramsey, and that time he dealt with the ball very well. Nichov is seeing loads of the ball here. They're trying to put the play through him to see if he can make something happen. Low ball into the area. That's cut out. Here's Nichov again. Valentine wants to run at his man. He's going to go from distance, is he? No, he tries to clip it in for Springer. Springer against the goalkeeper. The ball is still there. No, the referee's blown the whistle. It's hard when you're a number 9, especially when you're a number 9 and you have a physical presence. You know, I'm all for protecting the goalkeepers at the end of the day, but sometimes the number 9s, they never get the benefit of the doubt in those situations. It always goes to the defenders. You could probably tell what position I played in my playing days. That's good work. Good hustle to try and cover up the potential mistake there. A hopeful ball forward, and the keeper clutches it, and he'll take 15 seconds off the clock, and that'll take us into the 90. It is FC Berlin 0, Syracuse FC 1. After that party on Sunday for FC Berlin, they've come crashing back down to earth here. It's been a good performance. There just hasn't been the goals, and that's something for them to work on. If the scoreline stays the same, Syracuse will be happy, though, if they come away from this with a win and a clean sheet. But if Michael Nitchov has got anything to say about it, well, he loses possession right as I say that. Battling for it still. I think it's going to be a free kick. Wolchak is in a hurry, the goalkeeper. He wants to take this. But they do go short. Long into the area. But again, they're forced to shoot from distance, and the quality of the shooting is not good. It's not been good all game. To be fair, they haven't gone from distance that often. But any chance they've had, it's just like that goal's had a force field around it. The keeper's had hardly anything to do. Anything he's had to do, he's done well, and that's why the score's still 1-0. Big kick downfield. And we're well into injury time. Can't really have that much added on for stoppages, but is there going to be one last chance here? No. Stepping in very well there, the defender for Syracuse FC. And that is the final whistle. Well, a really intriguing encounter here in the UPSL 2022 spring season between FC Berlin and Syracuse FC. But it does end with a victory for Syracuse FC, 1-0 in their first game of the season. And it's a very frustrating evening's work for FC Berlin. They did a lot right, but they just couldn't get their chances going in the final third. And again, maybe something to work on there for the players and coaches. How to break down a very tough defense. And that's what we've seen here today. Here's the goal again, just under pressure. The defense make a little mistake, and that's all that Syracuse needs. It's pretty much their best chance of the game when they put it away, but it really came out of nothing. The goal scored there, Manny Canello. And nice to see the sportsmanship at the end of the game for the referee and crew, well, who did a good job. And it's been a late night for us all here. Late night Thursday UPSL game. One team goes home very happy. One team's got some homework to do. But thank you for joining us on this stream. Thank you back to my man in the studio. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining us on 11 Sports. And we'll be back again with more UPSL action for you soon. But for now, it's good night from me. My name's been Lee Evans. I'm with Magic City Soccer. You can find us online. And this has been FC Berlin 0, Syracuse 1.